Week 7 of the NFL on Fox as two long, storied franchises meet for the first time in 4 years. Both these teams are trying to show off their young wide receivers and defensive game records. It's time to light it up and get this thing started from sunny Inglewood, California, and SoFi Stadium. Not only their first meeting in 4 years, but their first in the state of California, out in Los Angeles in 3 decades. The Pittsburgh Steelers make the long trip to take on the Los Angeles Rams from Inglewood. Inside the broadcast booth, Adam Amin, Daryl Johnston. Let's start with the Rams. This is a team that dealt with a lot of injuries last year. They thought they were going to be rebuilding in some sense, but they're 3-3. They played competitively.
Yeah, we've accelerated that competitive remodel that everybody was talking about. And I think the coaches actually raised expectations through OTAs, through those competitive practices during the course of training camp. This group has really come together. But let's not forget about what happened last year when you lose Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp, probably the best wide receiver quarterback duo that you have to defend, and the 3-time defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. You're not going to be as good.
Yeah, so they've obviously gotten a lot healthier. Same thing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had a bye week to kind of get a little bit healthy. This is a team that's had 3 competitive wins, 2 blowout losses. Where are they at the bye right now?
Yeah, it's been a bumpy start. And coming into the season, very high expectations for this offense. They have not reached those. The great thing is they're finding ways to win games through their defense and special teams. The other good news is they're coming off their bye. 12-4 for Mike Tomlin and his team. 6 in a row. Can they tap into that bye magic again here this afternoon?
You mentioned it. You referenced it. We'll dive into some of the numbers. They're brought to us by Sleep Number. We've got a couple of defensive players of the year and 2 of the most dominant defenders in the game.
Yeah, defense ruled week 6 in the NFL last week because of guys like these. They are tough to keep under control for 60 minutes.
TJ Watt, Aaron Donald are going to be chasing Kenny Pickett and Matthew Stafford around the field. We're going to check in with Pam Oliver on the other side. She's got some very key injury updates for us for both of these clubs. Next.
The Astros look to punch their ticket to the World Series while the Rangers fight for their playoff lives. Game 6 of the ALCS tonight after football on FS1.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Back at SoFi, key injury news to update for both of these clubs. Down to the field at Pam Oliver.
Well, today the Rams will try to overcome the loss of their top 2 running backs, Kyren Williams and Ronnie Rivers. Both got hurt in the Arizona Cardinals game and have subsequently been placed on injured reserve. So Sean McVay will try to go with a committee of running backs in an effort to get the job done. The team brought back veteran running back Darrell Henderson, hoping he can help. McVay expects to lean on Henderson and Royce Freeman to fill the void. On the other side, Mike Tomlin's Steelers badly heated Joel to their sagging offense, so the return of wide receiver Deontay Johnson is huge. Tight end Pat Freiermuth, he isn't healthy enough to play, aggravated a hamstring injury in practice this week and has been placed on IR. Adam.
A huge loss. Mike Tomlin was hoping to have him back this week, but he'll do without. Ethan Evans, the rookie punter, will kick away as Pittsburgh won the toss and elected to receive. Godwin Igwebuike is back to return. Gunnar Olszewski was released, as was Desmond King, so new return men this week for Pittsburgh. Kenny Pickett and the Steeler offense, 30th in the NFL in scoring. Kenny now has basically a full season of starts under his belt. They want to see the development keep going.
Absolutely. This is when quarterbacks in the NFL really start to make that jump, that year 2. Now it's going to be a different schedule, different calendar dates for Kenny Pickett, but still you've got that catalog of games behind you. Again, coming off the bye, some things they wanted to work on. Let's keep an eye on not going run, pass, punt for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Seen a lot of 3-and-outs, and about half their drives have ended in punts this season. So Pickett out of the backfield to Najee Harris. And he puts a shoulder pass to 30 into Kobe Durant.